What's up, everybody? This is Will here from Linear BJJ, and today I am going to be recording a little voiceover, looking at one of our training sessions, and just commenting on how I think I did. I'm still a white belt, so this probably is going to come with some mistakes. I'll probably have some things that I don't understand, and some things I didn't do correctly, but hey, I figured I'd give it a try. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So we have a bunch of my training partners here, and in this video you're going to see a few other folks. That's me messing with the camera and my gi. It's funny, like I don't look at myself in a gi a lot, but you know, it's like a funny, I don't think it's a funny outfit, but I'm just not used to looking at myself a lot in a gi. I haven't recorded a lot of my training in the past, so you know, you see yourself, you're like, oh, that's what I look like with the gi on. I have the Sweet Origin gi on. I love those gis. They're like moisture wicking and stuff, so yeah, it's really great. So my first roll is with, I think his name is Jesse, yeah, he's a blue belt in the academy. We have a pretty small academy here, but he's a blue belt. He's actually, his daughter trains with us too. He's a really nice guy. It's our first time ever rolling, and here he's telling me, like, just careful with my nose. You know, I probably got whacked in the nose, and I tend to play a decent amount of top here. I think probably because the guys are letting me take top. Like, I'm not gonna toot my horn here, but I'm playing a lot of top, so I'm gonna try not to cross face him, and we'll see that like play itself out a bit here as we get to the rolling. So. Yeah, so getting ready here. I always try to let my belt sit a little low. If I don't let it sit low, I feel like it constricts my breathing. But okay, so I'm trying to play bottom here initially. We're working on this double sleeve, foot in the hip. Like this mid-distance defense or mid-distance bottom is something I'm really trying to play and learn and work on. But he's like not letting coming up, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come up, and I'm just trying to get there. And I had his sleeve, so I was able to pass to side. And so here I'm actually thinking like, okay, don't go over his face as I go for a cross collar. So I'm like, okay, how am I gonna get the cross collar if I can't come across his face? So I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm doing there. I was like, I just know I'm trying to get cross collar because that would be good. So then I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'll take a kimura. So I'm like, how do I isolate one arm here? Don't know. And then I start thinking, oh, maybe I can pull him up and into back control here. That's what I start fighting for. Because he's kind of on his side, almost on his back, so I'm trying to get my right knee under. Here I go. If I knew what I was doing, I might be able to attack a triangle from there. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay. He goes into guard, and then I think he gets me in half guard there. So I try and stand up, keep tight underhooks. Don't let him get that underhook. Good job. Good job. Inside position. And I start getting pressure here. Normally I would be cross-facing. So this is, I remember thinking like, all right, I can't cross-face. I need to just use my underhook and good balance to get him back flat to the mat, and pressure. It's like, and again, here I'm like, oh, don't go on his face. Like, so I'm trying to, yeah, guys, I grab his arm there, trying not to touch his face, but I'm on his chin here, which I remember thinking, all right, chin, I can do chin. I think he's going to try and bridge me the other way here in just a second. That was a good grip break. I'm not a great grip breaker, but there I could feel he's grabbing my leg, so I shook my leg to break that grip. I think he's gonna try and sweep me to the left here in a moment, and I'm pretty sure I post my hand, but I think he gets good kazushi on me. And I remember having like trying to use that post. So he's got that pants grip, which I don't really know. Here I remember going for the kimura, and I think my professor tells me like, Will, don't worry about trying to submit him, just like pass his guard. And I'm like, all right, forget it. I'm not going to go for a kimura. Let me try to figure out how to get my ankle free, because I was having a lot of trouble getting that right leg out. So I'm trying to get more, I guess, I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. More pressure? Not really pressure, just trying to figure out how I can get my right knee free. Again, I probably should go for an underhook here. Trying not to go. So I'm just trying to get his wrist away from his body so I can slip an underhook again. I think I got the underhook there. And here I remember getting stuck here like 3/4. I'm trying to pry that leg out. That's what I'm trying to do. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, I should be doing a triangle with that arm up there nice and high. Just trying to come high mount. I'm just trying to fight to get my knee free to pass. Like that's, yeah, I remember playing this. Every time I like attack his hand for a second. Yep. He just has me in like a tight 3/4 guard, I guess that is. And I'm trying like the dickens to figure out how to get my knee out. So now I have a good underhook control where I have his head and arm and he's in trouble. Doesn't have a lot of leverage. And I'm just trying to hike that elbow. That's like the only thing I know from these positions is like high elbow is better for me. There we go. And I almost get my leg out and he captures it again. And now my training partners are kind of in our way. I think we get stopped here briefly. But I could feel I was kind of precarious there. So he stops us there. Or no, I guess he doesn't stop us. Yeah, there we get stopped for the... yeah, just the position of it. I'm like, all right, forget this belt. Let's go back into half guard. And I'm trying to get that. I think here I actually do get. Yeah, he just keeps. I gotta pronate my foot. There, he tried to pull me over. But I have a good right hand post. I know that if I'm gonna put my body on this side, I need to have a good right hand post. There it goes. Good knee cut. Brilliant. Settle. Okay, now I'm back attacking the gift wrap. But I kind of get over under, so I'm like, maybe I can actually just use whatever that was, a seatbelt. But nah, he doesn't. I can't get my hooks. I can't get position. So now I'm just pressuring him again, trying to bring him back into me. And I think right as I get here, still can't get it. But I'm just trying to be heavy on top. I don't know what else to do as a white belt here, other than if he's gonna give me that, I'm just gonna like pressure the heck out of him. Just trying to make it miserable for him to not give me his back, and that was time. So yeah, and then I'm trying to be a good training partner here. I can get a little competitive sometimes, but I think I'm doing a better job. Yeah, I'm doing a better job of staying calm, not getting crazy. And I think I'm out on this next roll here. Let's see. Forget if I went back to back. I think I take a break. Okay, so there you guys are finishing up a roll. I'm about to get back in here again. I'm gonna roll with my fellow white belt training partner Jesse. Great guy, love training with him. And we're gonna get matched up. And he just rolled too, so I'm always like a little bit in my head. I know he has great conditioning, but I'm like, oh, I just rested and he didn't rest. So in my head, I'm like, okay, let's not read too much into what's about to happen into this next roll, because he might be a little more fatigued, but he's in great shape, but I want to get in shape like him. I admire his cardio conditioning. So that's our professor, Marcelo, great guy. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to play bottom here against Jesse. Again, I'm really trying to push myself to play bottom, try to learn how to do some like mid-distance attacking. I don't really know what I'm fighting for a lot of the time from bottom yet. I know I don't want to let him get grips on me, but I think he gives me his leg here and I just take it. And I'm trying to sit to half guard, but he's going to knee cut me, which I'm like, no, I don't want to get knee cut. So I'm trying to not let him knee cut me. And I think I get an ankle pick of sorts, but I don't want to play bottom. I try and drag him. That wasn't a great drag. It was an okay attempt, but he was in position to stop it with the post, so I just take a single leg, I think, and I start jumping, trying to block that hip, because I know this is the battle, is blocking that hip, but he gets me in a half guard, and here we go. So now I know pressure, I'm going to post, I'm going to start attacking. Oh, he brought that leg out. I didn't see that before. That was good by him, but I remember here, I'm like, okay, let's get to my underhook. Oh, I guess I don't get an underhook. I'm trying. I'm like, okay, smash. Get my left arm through. Nope, doesn't let me smash. Okay, so same thing again. I'm too high here. Clearly, you need to settle back down. He probably, if he knew what he was doing, he could flip me over the top. I'm not doing a good job. Trying to get his knee shield, beat his knee shield. Stay heavy. Again, I see my balance here. I'm way too far forward. He could probably fuck me over. Just trying to... Oh, I got a decent post. I got to cut here. Turn my hips and cut in that position. I think that's... But here he releases an Itoriando. It's not terrible, actually. And here I'm settling into north-south. So that's my goal. Settle into north-south. Be heavy. And, okay, here we go. So I kind of think about a north-south choke, but frankly, I don't really know how to do one, so it doesn't work, of course. And here I was thinking mount, but he got his knee in. Oh, and I almost beat it. Oh, I think I did beat it. No, he gets it back in. That wasn't terrible. Here we go, same position as I was just facing with that blue belt. And now I know I'm going to use my post, and I'm going to kick out, and I'm going to bring my knee. I think at some point I actually might knee cut back to the left. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to knee cut right here, back to the left. I'm going to flip my hips, and I'm going to hit it. Yes. Yes, brother. That was cool. All right. I'm proud of that. But again, he's like, you know, I'm not staying controlling tightly enough. So here I'm like, oh, I'm thinking maybe a Kimura. But he bellies down. I don't know. I think I just rotate and stay heavy here and walk forward. Don't let him get his knee in. And go back to north-south-esque position. I'm also thinking maybe guillotine, which I don't really know. But I'm just like, stay heavy. Stay on top. Stay heavy. There it is. Pressure him. Pressure him. Okay, rotate. Now I think I get a cross collar grip. Oh, I get a gift wrap. So that's what I got. He bellies out. And I try and take the back there, which I don't do a great job. Oh, it's out of frame. But I actually end up getting a cross collar grip and then framing with my other hand against his head. And I get the tap here. You can see I'm framing and I get the tap. And he's fired up. He's a great kid. But I caught him in that, and so he's fired up. I can tell. You're probably going to see this too. So he's ready to go. So I don't know why I let myself get pulled under like that. That was probably not a great tactical. So I catch the leg, though, and I get my knee. And again, I'm trying to play bottom. Here I'm like, oh, am I going to do something with the legs? No, I don't know what I'm doing with the legs at all. I think he gets to mount almost. But I managed to hip escape. Okay, side control. I'm thinking, okay, relax. You're okay. Yeah, he passed his side control, but we're going to do a nice little hip escape, elbow escape. Get my knee in there. That was good. That was good defense. And then I'm going to belly out almost because he's trying to give me the belly out. But no, he comes back to the other side, side control. I come back over, belly down. Here I'm going to hit fat man roll. Yep, and I get on top. And then Professor breaks us here. And I'm feeling tired here. Like, I don't do a lot of... It's just an intense role with Jesse. He's such a great training partner. So now I'm like, okay, I'm on top. And Professor's telling me here, like, come on, Will, you got to attack. Don't just lay on him. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do something. I got to figure out what to do. And, you know, I don't want to just keep him down. So I should go for a guillotine here, which I don't really know how to do. And I'm squeezing this guillotine, squeezing. But Jesse's too tough. He's not going to tap to this. And... yeah, we just end here. I remember I'm like, okay, end time. And that was a great roll. I remember that one. Hey, what's up, fam? Will here from Linear BJJ. Just a quick outro. Yeah, it was an awesome roll, awesome training this week. Really appreciate those guys for rolling with me and being patient with me. If you're interested in being a more technical grappler and really enjoy the strategy and thinking part of jiu-jitsu, then I would highly recommend giving Linear BJJ a try. We are an AI-driven jiu-jitsu journal, so all you do is talk to your voice AI or chat 5 minutes before class. Tell it what you're working on, where your focus is, what you want to be improving on. Go to practice, and then 5 minutes after class, just say, this is what worked, this is what didn't, this is what I want to do next. And it's really going to help you create sort of this linear journey through positions and through techniques and make you a much more mindful grappler. So every time I train now, I come with multiple intentions. I know what I want to work on bottom. I know what I want to work on top. I know what I need to do to survive, and I also like to do some standing if I can. So linearbjj.com or in both app stores. If you want to be a more mindful, more technical, more prepared grappler, highly recommend giving it a try. Thanks, guys. Cheers.